grab it with your hands, nothing's out of reach. If you really want something, if you need it, you can grab it with your hands, nothing's out of reach. If you really want something.
Hello all the wonderful people out there, welcome to Jamaican Experience. My name is Gabi and today I'm going to tell you all about how my boyfriend got framed in Jamaica for a crime he did not do. Thank you for all the people who subscribe to our channel. Please keep it up, continue to do so, and subscribe, share, like and comment below. Remember that. So today's story is quite something else. I mean, that story is stuck in my head since forever, and I don't think I will ever forget it. It was just plain awful. Just when you think life is nice and smooth and and you're happy, and something just comes your way and just mush up everything. As I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a beautiful Sunday, sun was shining, blue skies, and we decided to kill one of our pigs. We didn't do it ourselves, we had somebody doing it. So sometime we decided to raise some pigs. I thought it would be a good income source. We didn't realize how much we would get attached to them. We even gave them names, like the man one was Rambo and the girl one was Miss Piggy. Of course, Rambo and Miss Piggy, they had children and soon they were some more. And that day we decided that one of our friends would kill one of them so we could sell the meat. Later on we definitely realized this kind of business is not ours. We never ate any of the pig meat ever because we just start feeling so sorry for them. I mean, you raise them and you feed them and you get so attached to them. I'm just not made for that. But still, so after everything was finished, my baby father, he decided to go to country and give some of that meat to his parents. So he left. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so. Like I said, it was a beautiful day. Nobody would say something wrong or something going to happen, right? So me and Chrissy, we did stay home, do some washing, and we chilled and just spending some quality time with my child after my picnic, right? So like an hour later, about 3 o'clock or something, we heard somebody calling, and I was so surprised to see the 2 brothers from my baby father there, because I mean, let me tell you, they never come up there. They don't like me very much. At least in those days they didn't like me very much. I was just whitey to them, just some kind of whitey and it sure was strange that the 2 of them would come together. So of course I was thinking also they just come for my boyfriend to talk to us, so I never really was thinking of much anything else so until they told me what did happen. So guys, I mean, I never expected nothing like that. So one of them just said that he never did made it to the main road. I mean, you have to drive down the hill also until you get down to the main road, right? And even before he reached the main road, police did stop him and obviously locked him up. I heard that, I was just laughing. I said, what the hell did he do? So I mean, I was thinking about car tickets, or because remember he run taxi or something so I never really thought of anything bad, right? Because he's a good guy. And then one of them told me also he get charged for rape. I mean, up to this day also, I don't know how he did react also, but I was just so shocked because hello, that's the father of my child and he being a rapist, no way. And not for a minute I did believe that. I mean, he was a guy, he couldn't even kill a fly, right? Never mind our pigs from before. And he was a kind-hearted person and he would never do anything like that. I just know. But then one of the brothers said, "Come here, you know, maybe him do it. How you know? How you know that true? I like young girls. Who knows? Eh? Maybe him did do it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And the other brother said also, nah, I don't think he could have done anything like that. Nah, not him. So at least when somebody thought he was innocent, thanks God. So after I heard all of that, I was in shock. I mean, there was I with a small child, and obviously police just locked up my boyfriend for something he didn't do. I mean, I just knew that in my heart. I just knew it. They also told me that he definitely would need some stuff like, you know, toothpaste, toothbrush, towel, some set of clothes or something. So I started get Chrissy and me ready. We went down the hill, got a taxi from there, and went to Barnetown. No. So we walked down the hill and we took a taxi, and from there we went to Barrytown police station. It was getting night already, started getting dark, and so it was quite late. And by the time I got there, it was almost dark. And we went inside. It's only a small police station. I also told you about the police station and one other video. See it below there, or above me, I mean, right? So you can watch that too if you're interested to see, because that's where the story started and how I met my boyfriend, the one who got locked up now. So I went inside. There was only one officer inside, and I told him what I wanted. I said I wanted to visit such and such, and I was bringing some stuff for him, and he started searching the things I brought. I remember he did squeeze out some of the toothpaste, like literally, and Chrissy was like, hey, what you doing with my daddy toothpaste? Don't trouble it. And it was funny in a way, like, you know, and then all of a sudden we hear that voice from the back, like, so it was Chrissy's father saying something. I couldn't understand what, but then Chrissy totally got excited and said, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she tried running towards from where she heard the voice, like, you know, and then the officer stopped her and said, no, not today, you can't visit him today, no way. And well, that was pretty much it on the first day. I didn't get to see him, but at least I did get to bring some stuff. So after that, now we went back to Liquor Pot, and I went to see my friend, my Canadian friend. I also told you about how I met her in another video. See it above there, right? If you care to watch it, please do so, but don't do it right now. Watch to the end. And I told her the entire story. I mean, she was shocked too. She knew him since forever, like, and I mean, not for a moment she did believe that he could have done anything like that. So we discussed what we possibly could do next. Of course, we needed a lawyer, most definitely, and not just any lawyer. We need a real good lawyer, because somebody really tried to frame my boyfriend. And it's no joke, right? I know this happened to other people. I never thought it would ever happen to me or to us, like, also, I mean, that was really something else. So next day then I went to see that lawyer. He was very famous and popular in those days with a lot of cases, but boy, let me tell you, he was not cheap. He was really expensive, but I didn't care. I just wanted somebody really good, and I explained to him the case, and thanks God he took on the case. So after the lawyer then, and we had a good talk, and I felt somewhat relieved, if you ever can say that about a case like that. I went to police station, and I thought maybe there's time now I can visit him and see him finally. And when I got there, so I was told he left. He went to Barnett Street. So they transfer him to a different jail. So me getting back into the taxi, going to Montego Bay, and on the way there I bought some box food and some nice juice and some stuff like, and I went into Barnett Street police station. the police station, I also told you a story about with the two Canadian girls. See it above there if you care to watch it, right? So please do so, but not right now. Listen to the end. So I went inside the police station, even recognized some of the people, especially this one lady. And they told me to sit down and just wait. You know, they have all the time in the world while they're anxious and you just want to see the person you come there to visit, but they don't care. So after I waited, like, seemed to me like forever, they told me I could see him. So we walked a little bit of a distance, like, they told me to eat some of the food I brought and drink some of the drink I also brought. Why the hell would I try poison him? Seriously? But anyway, those are the rules and I can understand. But hell, they didn't bring me where the two girls were once locked up, like, which was inside. They brought me somewhere outside where I never have been before. I mean, thanks God. And I don't know how to describe it. It was just something out of this world. It was outside. And there was this long row of cells with a lot of inmates in there, and not just one person in one cell. It was more than one person in one cell. And there was to me, it seemed like a really deep gully, and it seemed kind of wide too. And there was no personal contact or whatever. Like, it's like if you want to talk to your loved ones, also you actually have to shout and scream that they even could understand you. So, I mean, I've never seen anything like that, God no. So you can just imagine me standing out there in front of everybody. I felt so exposed and I felt so small. It was really embarrassing, totally. So we just did do some small talks, like, how are you? And so I told him that Chrissy and I are doing just fine. Yeah, what a lie. And I told him we got a good lawyer. And stuff like that. So no much intimacy or anything where you could have imagined, right? So that visit was a short one. Afterward, I went back to the lawyer and he told me that we would have to get a DNA test, or that the police said they need a DNA test from my boyfriend back then. And I don't see nothing wrong with that because he didn't do it, so I didn't really worry much about that. Yeah, so fine, do a DNA test. The car also was with the police, and they kept the car for the longest while because it was evidence. So there was no way I could get it back, or maybe somebody else would drive it and run taxi for me or something to have some sort of income. So after I came from the lawyer, I decided I need some sort of change of scenery. So I went to Baton Rouge to look for some of my friends. And I really found out some amazing things. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was hearing there. And those people I was meeting, I didn't know from the very beginning, from when first time I came to Jamaica, like, they told me they knew the girl it did happen to, that she actually really got raped. It was a very young girl. And that the guy who did do it did sort of look like my boyfriend because he had dreadlocks too. Yes, and he also did drive the exact same car, a Toyota station wagon. I mean, really? I even found out his name. Later on, we found out his license plate number. So I thought, hey, we good. We know everything. We know who did it. And please, somebody taking care of that now. So I went to the police station, very excited, like, and I said, well, I know who did it. I can't even give you the license plate. And it was like, nobody even wanted to hear that. Nobody didn't care. It was like, okay, so I was really in shock. So then I really started getting worried because now I know it is definitely a setup. I don't know why or who or whatever happens here, but this is really serious, right? Later I found out that guy comes from a very rich background, you know, and you better don't mess with him, and God knows what else. Up to this date, I don't know why somebody did frame him and who actually did start this whole thing. Honestly, I don't. So the next thing then I did find out was with the identification parade sort of thing. I can't really think of a proper word right now. Maybe you can remind me down below what that is named. But you know, when you have like 4 or 5 people, all of them look similar, and the victim picked out the person who eventually did do it, right? So people told me, or this one person, that someone told the girl that my boyfriend just changed his shirt. So why the hell you tell the girl also that the man just changed his shirt also, just to make sure so she point out the right guy, right? So there, so you just know the entire thing was a total setup. I mean, imagine that. Why on earth somebody would do anything like that to a person? Even my worst enemy, I would not do so bad. Honestly, come on. So guys, in my next video, I will tell you what happened after all that, how he finally got out of jail and what happened then. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching so much. Please remember, subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Bye bye.